Imagine a world where Tony Stark, the genius billionaire, doesn't just save lives. He breaks reality, betrays his friends, and even rewrites time itself. Iron Man isn't just a hero. Today, we're diving into 10 of the most mind-blowing Iron Man stories that will change the way you see Tony Stark forever. 10. The time Iron Man became a villain. Superior Iron Man. Tony Stark has always walked a fine line between hero and egomaniac, but in Superior Iron Man, he went full villain. Thanks to a reality-altering event called the Axis inversion, Tony lost his moral compass and became the ultimate capitalist nightmare. He released an addictive version of his extremist technology to the public, making people younger, stronger, and healthier, but then charged a fortune to keep using it. He manipulated and controlled an entire city, turned on his closest allies, and even fought Daredevil in one of the most brutal confrontations of his career. This was Iron Man at his most sinister, and it proved that, without his ethics, he could be one of Marvel's deadliest threats. 9. Iron Man vs. Captain America, the Civil War betrayal. You know the MCU's Captain America, Civil War, but the comic version was even darker. Tony didn't just fight Steve Rogers. He became one of the most controversial figures in Marvel history. He championed the Superhuman Registration Act, forcing heroes to reveal their identities and work under government control. This led to brutal fights, including a battle where he nearly killed Steve. The worst part? Tony cloned Thor, creating a deadly cyborg called Ragnarok, who killed Goliath, one of their own teammates. This betrayal shook the Avengers to their core and left Iron Man's reputation in tatters. 8. Iron Man kills the Phoenix 5, Avengers vs. X-Men. Tony Stark is smart, but sometimes he overestimates himself. In Avengers vs. X-Men, he built a special suit to destroy the Phoenix Force, a cosmic entity of destruction and rebirth. Instead of destroying it, his attack split the Phoenix into 5 parts, creating the Phoenix 5, mutants who became nearly godlike. This made the conflict spiral out of control, leading to catastrophic battles. Tony's mistake made him responsible for some of the most devastating events in Marvel history, proving that even geniuses can screw up in the biggest way possible. 7. The time Iron Man fused with a Celestial. Iron Man has built some crazy suits, but in Iron Man 2020, he went beyond anything he had ever done before. He fused with a Celestial, a godlike cosmic being, becoming something more than human. With his newfound power, he could rewrite reality itself. But the cost? He lost his humanity, and the lines between Stark and machine became terrifyingly blurred. This was a glimpse of what Tony could become if he ever fully embraced the machine within. 6. Iron Man builds a suit to kill gods, God-killer armor. When Iron Man faced off against the godlike builders in Avengers 2013, he knew he needed something bigger than just a suit of armor. Enter the God-killer armor, an ancient, massive war machine designed to fight Celestials. This wasn't just Iron Man leveling up. This was him stepping into the realm of gods. The sheer scale of this armor was mind-blowing, proving that Stark is always thinking bigger, no matter the cost. 5. Iron Man vs. the Mandarin, the endgame. For decades, the Mandarin was Tony Stark's greatest enemy, but their final battle in Iron Man number 500 was nothing short of legendary. The Mandarin launched an all-out assault, using his 10 alien rings to manipulate reality itself. Tony had to push himself to the absolute limit, using his intellect, strategy, and sheer willpower to take down one of the most powerful foes he had ever faced. This wasn't just a fight, it was a war, and it solidified Iron Man as one of the most determined heroes in the Marvel Universe. 4. Iron Man goes full AI, Iron Man 2020. In Iron Man 2020, Stark reaches a terrifying new level. He dies, only to return as an AI consciousness. This wasn't just Tony in a new suit. This was him becoming pure data, questioning his own existence and whether he was even real. He was no longer just a man in armor. He was the armor. This storyline took Iron Man into the realm of science fiction horror, making us question whether a digital consciousness could truly be human. 3. Iron Man creates the ultimate kill switch, Extremis. Tony's Extremis upgrade in Iron Man 2005 was revolutionary, giving him superhuman reflexes, healing, and a direct neural link to his armor. But here's the dark part. He built a kill switch that could shut down any enhanced human. That meant he could turn off heroes like Captain America or Spider-Man with a single command. It was an insane power move, showing just how far Iron Man was willing to go to stay in control. 2. Iron Man becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. Yes, you heard that right. In an alternate universe, what if? Volume 13, number 113. Tony Stark took over Doctor Strange's role and became the Sorcerer Supreme. Imagine Iron Man's tech combined with mystical magic. It was a terrifying, incredible mix of science and sorcery. With a magical suit and arcane abilities, Tony proved that, no matter the playing field, he could dominate it. But magic required sacrifices, and in the end, this version of Stark lost his soul to the dark arts. 1. Iron Man erases his own memory. The Dark Decision.in, Iron Man. The Crossing. One of the most shocking and controversial storylines ever. Tony Stark was revealed to be a sleeper agent for Kang the Conqueror. The betrayal was so deep that the Avengers had no choice but to bring in a younger version of Stark from the past to stop his older self. The worst part? When Tony realized how much damage he had done, he willingly erased his own mind, wiping out everything he was. This wasn't just a reset. It was the death of the Tony Stark everyone knew. It was one of the most tragic, mind-blowing moments in Iron Man's history. Which one shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you love crazy comic book stories like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.